of course, we're going to talk about the most important subject matter that pertains to the quality of the relating that can go on, therefore, like manifesting, perhaps, right? And we could talk about the microcosm where each individual is, is hallucinating separateness, and then they all get involved so heavily into each other as if they didn't know who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't know who they are, so they can't fathom who the other person. It's just a mystery. I don't know. It's interesting. It seems it could be. What I mean is, did you know that? Okay, well, Shauna, you think you just know everybody? No, I didn't say that. What I mean is, you can know the basics within a person, and then like from there, there's an information field like that goes in and then it stems out, and the further it goes out, it's more illusory because there's a core from which it's coming that's basically basic to us all. It's the same for us all. I don't know if you can understand that or if that even makes sense. I am Aries, which is I am, and I'm going through my own bouts of trying to get rid of this programming that, first and foremost, get rid of the programming that is attached to all of the other people that are poorly programmed. How about that? Like, and how do we do that? What do you mean, Shauna? Are they all just poorly programmed? You know what? It doesn't matter. Would you take care of your own fucking programming? Right? See, ideally, hi, hello, master of the universe, we don't do programming. We just stay awake. Just stay awake, will you please? Don't come from a programmed place. Realize for what you're doing. Realize, like, okay, it happens. It can happen with just being with another, which is either interference or you guys are having an interaction that is spontaneous enough, but you guys are aware enough, right? That, fuck, man, what am I talking about? I am around narcissists that aren't locative of reality, and what they do is they loop. They're looping back in memory, and so they never grow. And now apparently this can happen for an entire lifetime. You realize that these people are not expanding in consciousness. They're not advancing in with material or subject matter. It's not culminating to where the kids are interested after a while. No, the kids are hiding from them, and I don't want to be around it. Ah! Yeah, I'm a kid too. See, I am a kid at heart. This is 100% something that I guess people, they can dislike it about me or they can like it about me. They can thrive with me and be with it and come back into just the spontaneous energy of being spontaneous and being our, I say it's the best version of ourselves, which is to be able to interact. Are you curious? Did you engage? Okay, so it's so important to more and more each and every day become more and more transparent some way, somehow. Try to become as transparent, like one with outer space, man. Shauna, do you mean that I have to build a rocket ship and like get on up there? No, it's here now. Just beyond the nose. I'm here again. Here I am again. Fuck! You're in a spacesuit right now. If you have a 5-pointer, yes, enjoy the sunrise with me, please. There's something that you'll have to do, which is your real life, that it's scary because not only is it happening now and unfolding, and you have to get used to through an intuition. You have to get used to how that is. You know, you can't really say what it is, never. And you're not going to plan life. Life is what's happening when you're busy making plans, babes. If you are a fucking master and you're doing your astrology and you're handling the higher learning tools, then you can see the patterns. You can become clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Clairvoyance means that you are predicting the future. Because why? Well, because you see the patterning. It's not, some people think that, like one time I was sitting there with somebody, it was years ago, and I have a rooster. I don't know, and the rooster was sitting there, and I was talking, and we were talking, and I look over, and I noticed the rooster was it was getting ready to crow. Within just about 5 seconds, it's going to crow. So I looked over, I said, oh, the rooster's going to crow. And I continued to talk, and those people, their jaw just dropped. And it's like, no, it's because I'm in tune with the animal. I've picked up on a nuance that any child can do that, you know what I mean? And so getting back to the kid in us, I hope you can go back some way, somehow, babes, and pick up somehow, some way. I think this is what I feel that I can handle narcissism, people's narcissistic qualities easier. In fact, I think that they gain a little bit more of a spark and they get healed. They just get a glimpse of like, they're like, oh, that's the way I was when I was a kid. Let's go back there. Let's be it. Okay, come on. Come to the master's house. You know, I used to watch, I say used to, but I love watching Thich Nhat Hanh. He is a Zen master who opened up Plum Village. Plum is a word that you use in carpentry, which means flush to the surface. It is so fucking flush, you can't tell it. It's like, it's hard to tell that seam is there. Well, that's a metaphor for your awareness level. See, awareness in and of itself, the most pure, is flush to the surface. It's that transparency. It is now. Did you not catch it or not? Meditate a little more. See, that's why you want to meditate. That's why you want to do yoga. That's why you want to fast. You want to kind of reduce the amount of insulation that you're putting on your entire, it comes down on your body. Check. How much do you have? I live in the United States in Southern California near Hemet. If you go to Hemet, oh my God, I have to detox like 6 days and then just I get over it and then I have to go again. So for some reason, maybe to get water or something. And I love the people. I love you all, babes, but you guys are very unhealthy people. Fuck off. I don't have to deal with you. Not really. I mean, I see you and I see the way you live too, and I can't do it, but it's difficult. I am having difficulty here. I'm not perfect. No, I have just as much ugliness, I'm sure. So let's just get into that. I would love to I want to get on your level right now and say, no, I'm your equal, please. No, okay, so you might not be able to see it, but no, I can. I am thoroughly, I need breakfast 60 days ago, 60 times ago. You need what? I need that too. See, I'm willing to be fucking transparent and just say, can we help each other here? Jesus H. Christ! I could use a little poundage here, I guess. Can I? I don't know. I don't even really mean that. I've been through something that is just, it's actually rude. Because some people will entitle themselves to your life, your rite of passage, your life. Which, man, how many people are making it deep divers? How many people are making it into their light body? How many people are growing instead of looping like the fucking narcissist does? And it's like, okay, so do we have time to do we just gonna babysit these people and jump on their goddamn merry-go-round and then get off whenever we're done getting dizzy? Oh man, if you could hear anything of what I'm saying, if you could hear anything, oh my God. Don't tell me that I'm the only one that can see it. See, do not pass a loop job off onto me because you can't handle it. Did you find one? Are you sick and tired of them? Are you trying to push them off to some other, because they what? They need a place to live, they need a relationship, they want a job, they want a hobby, they enjoy your hobby. They're trying to get to you. What is it? You know, how are you doing out there in the world of the infected fucking place? Sun is rising and I'm like, I hope you can see it. Transparency is the best security here, and they're really trying to do an amazing effort here with the phones, and these aren't phones. They're phonies right now. They are phonies. Go back and find out what Tesla, the inventor, really, he just channeled it. He's like, oh, what do you mean I can do this? And I'm like, yes, please do it. Do it! And then he did it, and it's an amazing version of it. But the ultimate version is the power. I was gonna say powerless. Yeah, it's the people that don't have power over you. It's just the kind that, okay, so they do have a robot. Imagine just this massive box that from start to finish it'll manufacture these things. You don't have to fucking do a single thing but bring the material. How about that? So imagine, and just think with me out of the box a little bit, enslaving the organism, something, to mine the material. Well, we can get machinery to do that. Did you know that we can get machinery, and we should? But we are being controlled here by something that is having a field day. I mean, if you can figure anything new out that can actually be a contagion to the narcissist, and they pick up on it because it's easier, it's more efficient, and it actually helps us expand, like get our foundations more and more solid to where it's not as flimsy now, like your civilization over there, where you have buildings that do not topple over for not for 6,000 years, or some structures like that. Like, okay, so, and what if the other fixtures just kind of were easier to take down, and that was just the runways and the power sources of the extraterrestrial that was there. Babes, do you know that the word extraterrestrial means extra layer on the earth? That's all it means. Like extra terrain, terrestrial, trail. There's the word trail, terrace. Yeah, terrace trail. Yeah, there's a trail of terraces that if you go to Machu Picchu, that's exactly what you see. You're like, whoa, who built these terraces? If you back up, it's like this entire mountain is that material that they use. They probably, the whole thing. That's where I'm at. And it's been destroyed. There was a systematic meltdown of a civilization that I don't think it was less than or more than 1,000 years ago. No, there's fresh meltdown, and there could be radiation from it that they don't tell us that we're in a highly radiated area now because there was a meltdown hardly 1,000 years ago, and you can't live in those places. But it's happening. Oh, let's do it again. Okay. Do what again? Come out of the cave and try to do something, right? Everybody has their amazing idea, but see here, you have to realize that you might be under tight, like looky-loo, the Watchers. You have to conquer them. Why? What? How? Like, what is it, Shauna? You're crazy. No, I'm not. Information of the sort is accessible to you also. I mean, if you meditate, you can see it. There's questions that'll be answered. It's uncomfortable. Nobody said that spiritual awakening and doing these things like fasting and getting there, making it, baby, making it where? Well, making it to the point where it's like, thank God, this doesn't last forever, but what little I'm engaging with and being, I am going to be omnipresent, omnipotent. Why? Because what else do you have to do for eternity, right? I mean, okay, we were supposed to have a great time here on the planet. Are we having fun yet? Really, there's something that you do want to find out what to do for eternity. It's to have a fucking great time, kids. Woo! Otherwise, you're doing eternal hell, and thank God for death. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Is that what's happening? Something is just laughing, saying, first of all, it's not awakened yet. That's what else. Is this the same video? Hardly minute 14. It's June 25th right now. The sun is rising. As you can see, it's getting lighter and lighter, and eventually I won't be able to have the curtains up because the sunshine, just any of it. I can fix the glare on here if I just concentrate a little bit, but yeah, all of this takes concentration. Narcissists do not have the capacity. That's what's horrible, is that Okay, that's what AI is, and it also is integrated in with the world. It is the world that is harnessing this type, which is narcissism, which is AI. Yeah, and you see it all around us. It's like, well, do they ever question their fucking life of marketing and all the prices and the conveyor belt and the machine that takes their money? It's like what is this? Like this is way beyond my capacity to work, but I'm here working for it or working it. And really, are you see if you're a narcissist, you have no question. The money is enough for you. You go out and then you go out and what little time you have to entitle yourself to human energy. They say money. Oh, don't, no, the way you work it is it's just energy. Can you reiterate? Can you have a deeper conversation than that? Because there's two types of energy here, maybe. Did you know that there's like a false energy? It's more like a black fucking hole. That's your narcissist. They don't have any energy for you. No, they don't. If you were that quiet enough and maintaining your own faculties enough, like mainly it's just detached enough, you would see that. You would say, well, that's not offering anything. It's not connecting. It's not meeting you anywhere. Not energetically, not intellectually, not spiritually, not emotionally. It's not there. The narcissist is a non-present phenomena. One day you might wake up to it. Well, if you are handling a higher learning tool, if you're handling actual subject matter that interests you, then you'll see. Because if you want to share it with them and you think that like if that subject matter has the mathematic quality to expand, you're not going to get it with them. If you have the ability to expand on things and grow, and you know the capacity, what can happen together? Like, what if we did make it a busyness? No, they're not doing essential work enough to where that a child could be interested in the next day. No, they are uninspiring people. There's something off about it. They're handling all the same subject matter as making pies or raising butterflies or what have we? No, and make no mistake, they can get good at some things, yes, and they can hide behind that forever. See, but the thing is you'll see them hiding behind that forever until they're age 75, holding up a fucking doily that, in fact, they started knitting when they were 30, and the only reason they do it is to get attention. People say, "Oh my God, that's amazing! Whoa!" And then when they give it to them, they give a doily to them, whatever size, they say, "Thank you so much, thank you," and then it's right there on the table. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but watch out. There's people that you don't have no idea that person only did that for attention. They don't like what they did. They don't like themselves. They don't like you. They got a little attention out of it, off to the next thing. These people will make the fucking doily the size of a goddamn house and give it to somebody. And they get the same little amount of, and it's like, okay. You'll see, it's like, well, and of course, what's their wisdom behind it? You can look at them and say, man, they must be wise, and they'll try to take that too, but they don't know what that is. Not at all. They couldn't tell you a story behind knitting, like as if it was a fucking. There is, in fact, we hear it in good poets all the time. They'll start to weave their words as if it was thread into the truth, and a mosaic will come out. They would start to talk about it like that. They can't talk about it. They cannot piece together that I am handling an infinite possibility that is equal to music and any other art form. I'm talking about fucking a doily that you're knitting, and it first starts as a circle or some kind of thing that goes like this, and it expands into the most beautiful doilies. I'm sorry, am I getting into your fucking subject matter that you forgot to fucking study? And they're so particular too. They're like, oh, I made a mistake, and it's like, you don't know, but why don't you work around that mistake and make it purposefully a design, and then get around it and go. Because a musician is working on doily too. The same, it's a sonic doily. Yeah, it's possible to hear a doily. Just listen to music and good music, babes. I'm not talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta reprogram my neighbors over there. The worst kind of doily that you can listen to is Beethoven and Chopin and classical music, classically oriented music played by a piano, especially yeah, the melodic, like Mozart's. Just whatever you do, never play that over my fence. Don't do it. I don't like it. It drives me crazy. I can go crazy. I will call attention to me and I'll say, "Take me to jail," because I don't like that kind of music. There. Close that up. It's hard to program these fucking idiots. Just say the opposite. They're so predictable, by the way. So predictable, it is boring. You want to get away from it, clean away from it. If you know what I mean, hit like, subscribe. Now, a lot of narcissists are like, "Yep, I know. What you mean? I'm here, baby. Yeah, I'm just plugging into you." And it's like, you know what? We are so sick and tired of you. We want a new fucking sanctuary monetarily, which is being hijacked because you don't know that that's really the fucking agenda. We are complaining about that the fact that you can fucking split a ball bearing into 4 pieces systematically and think that that's an accomplishment worthwhile. Yeah, it's amazing. How about spoiling them shit sandwiches out there, babes? I mean, it's already terrible, but yet you fucking make it worse. I mean, you are managing to make a maggot gag out of there a business. Busy, 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 and all you're doing is making money, right? You don't know how to do anything. Nothing. Oh, you could turn a screw, but with that, no, I've seen it. Some people can't even turn a screw. It's a matter of their ability to play, and they don't know how to play. So you know how like a screw or anything, it's just hooking up a hose or something, and it kind of jams a little bit. What you need is what is called play. And what that is a vibrational frequency. The higher the vibrational frequency, that's basically, see right now when I'm going like this, I'm actually doing a cross. I'm going across and up, across and up and up, but then there's in between. See, that's a healthy play right there. That's going to hit all angles, and then it's going to do the essential work only and find the thread. You have to, as a narcissist, say, "Oh wait, there it went," and then you just basically have to be the fucking thread and the fucking bolt, but they can't do it. You'll hear them after a while. They're all like, "Motherfucking bitch, you cocksucker!" And it's like, you know what I want to do to a man like that is just go and hit it right through their brain and say, "Get rid of that piece of shit." Hi. Is it quiet around here? It's because of me. Fuck it. It's just tenfold out there, babe. Looping around. Fuck it. Now, I want to get to the symbol of the man on the cross. Go for it. They're expendable. Show everybody how dangerous it is. Nope, get rid of that thing. It's called capital punishment or something. You didn't get it right. But we don't even know what capital means. I'm trying to inform you people. Stop this loot job. They're hooking right in front of your face, too. Well, if you got it, then it's curtains. People don't like the idea of Baskin and Robbins disappearing and real ice cream coming back to town. I don't know, something healthy. They don't like the idea of their comfort zone, their bubble wrap being taken off. And see, I'm the same way. See, I have to do something really uncomfortable. Me, I would rather just turn retarded. And so that's what I got. I got the same thing that you got, but it's in a different form. I got, see, this one chick, I used to work with her. She was my favorite boss. Anyway, I'm talking to her like she's a chick, but she said something up to the fact of, she talking about me, and she says, "Well, I would like to be a Shauna over there who doesn't have any blubber at all." And I said, "Believe me." And I was at the factory working, turning the thing. My brain is blubber. But she was saying it in such a way as like energy storage. Like, I don't want to store my energy in my body like as blubber. I want to be like Shauna over there and burn it off. And I said, "Believe me, my brain is blubber." And that's the truth. Ectomorphs are burning. I'm an ectomorph. There's mesomorphs, muscles, and an omnimorph. That's the one that's kind of going, well, the kind of question is like, is it really in the genes, or are you just fat? It's like something wrong, you know? I don't know. Maybe I bet you anything the government has something to do with it. Hold on, let's move these people out of the way. Hello, this product here that you're making in the farmhouse, I don't think it's in the genes. None of it. None. Not a single disease. And by the way, I hate to fucking tell you, babes, but obesity is a disease. Just didn't say I don't have a disease that's not obtuse in some way. It just doesn't show up physically, right? I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Wow, I don't want to be subjected, man. I want you people to get the fuck away from me. Have you found a fucking positive outlet that it's not for anybody else? But if people saw you doing it, they'd be like this. The kids. This is how you can tell. The kids are inspired. They're interested. Yeah. Yeah. Like, or even you, babes. Like, can you just keep listening to yourself and you like it? Believe me, there's some days where I try to listen to this thing and I try to go back and listen to me and I think, oh my God, why did I post that? What should I do? And of course I know that I should just cut it down by fucking 2/3. That's just the nature of the studio. You're doing essential work by way of just combing through, and the fucking what's going out the back is not useful, and that trash can is getting full. God loves it. That's how God creates. It's just, and don't worry about it, right? I mean, look at that shit overflowing out there. Have you stayed away from it, by the way? I have a feeling that somebody's taking God's work and saying, "Here, I like that." That's what fucking narcissists are doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing it for attention. Where did you get that? That's God's material. And it's broken, by the way. Would you stop it? Stop trying to get attention for any old fucking reason and thing. That's the problem that money has set up for us, especially for us women. That uh, it's not wise to just settle because money. Because you're comfortable with money, man. Sorry, but I am fighting back like nausea feeling a lot. Too much in the past. I've noticed it in the past 3 years. And telling the narcissistic society that, any psychopath, sadomasochist, they're like, oh, yay, I made somebody sick and uncomfortable. Fuck yeah. And they plug right into it. They're fake people, but that's very real. And that's called coal level supply. They target somebody, the best. They target the fucking most shiniest, most accomplished, together, singing, dancing, gardening person. And they wall it off. And they have their gold level supply, which is just the clowns out there. And what's walled off that gives them that's not as interesting here. Nah, they're all kind of secretly, no, I can't get above that, and well, can't beat them, join them. Okay, we're a bunch of fucking clowns. I got money, you got money. Let's do a circle jerk. They're bored as hell until they have their coal level, they have their torture, they have off in the distance. This is your government, by the way. This is the way your government is operating. And they have succeeded in turning. Now, this is a great part in the film, minute 28, and I can't even see it. Is that 23 or 28? Oh, I got third out going on. I don't care about fucking seeing with my 2 eyes. It's like, I hope you see what. Do you see what I see? You can't. You can't. You're listening to this, and you're going to get more insulation on today. You're just going to go to Starbucks and tell them, put extra marshmallows in there, please. And hand me the donut with Pop Rocks on top of it.